He was going for a Ling Hydra composition, obviously, but the question is, was it going to lead into something else? And Triple Stargate was the nail in the coffin for Liquid HerO. I could try and say, no, don't do that. That's a terrible idea, but at the same time, I mean, it could have worked if he had more utility with it. If he had, less, if he wasn't supply blocked, he could have gotten more Phoenixes out if he didn't lose his forward gateways. But I mean, it was a volatile game. Let's just put it that way. Jaedong throws down a 15 pool before hatch. Already a probe moving across the map. And looks like HerO's back at home, just preparing for the standard game. Natural goes down right on time for Jaedong. I don't know if that was a 15 hatch or a 16. But already we can see HerO is doing what he can. By the way, I apologize for leaving music running during that last game. The reason why it was going was because I actually don't have a pair of earphones on me to actually hear what's happening on my computer. It's basically the same situation, not only with me, but the casters for every other computer that's back here as well. Only the pro gamers have their own equipment. Alright, so thus far, I don't know, is he gonna get that third? He's gonna try and get that third. He's gonna no mind games whatsoever here. Going straight up for it. For the time being, we're just waiting to see what the tech up is going to be after the cybernetic score is done, if there's going to be a tech up to speak of. Natural expansion done now, and of course I should have actually checked this out a minute ago, but 30 seconds ago this went down, and that would have been at 3 minutes 52 seconds. Very timely on that third half. Things getting inside is actually pretty big here, because that means basically, well, this can be almost completely uncontested coming from. Oh my god, he really wants that. He really wants that probe. Wow, that is so annoying. It really hurts to be Liquid HerO today. Reminds me of that song that Smick sings. Just a little bit. Third base finished. And I think if we were to actually see double extractor go down for Evil Genius's Jaedong relatively soon, it would help out as well. What on earth is wrong with me? I'm on drugs right now. That's basically the most straightforward thing you can do in this stage. Single Stargate going down. Might initially be one Oracle, and then going into whatever other play Liquid HerO has in mind. I wouldn't mind seeing that kind of play, because honestly, the Oracle, it'll get a few workers, yeah, but the bigger story is if it lives to the mid to late game, it's good for using, what's the word I'm looking for, Revelation, as well as its detection ability to figure out where your enemy is, if they are burrowed, or if you simply want to keep tabs on them a little bit better. Oracle it will be indeed, and it goes ahead and pops out. Day one, guys, there's only so much that can work against me. Here we go. That Oracle is moving across the map, and it's about to hit that third base. I don't know if we've got any, I mean, we got the Queen here, obviously, but that's, well, let's see how many workers he gets with this. 3? No, just 2. Just 2. After that, he just bugs out. He's like, no, I don't want anything else to do with this. And if that is not going to be used anymore, oh boy. I really think this is a dangerous position to be in as Liquid HerO. He only killed 2 workers with that Oracle. Not 3, not 4, not 5. Not even 2.5. But the thing is, the fact of the matter is, I feel like that's a little bit less in the way of resources he's going to have for this push here, but it's coming out now. Roach numbers are going to continue to grow for Jaedong. As long as he doesn't supply block himself, he'll be okay. He's got 2 overlords on the way. Excuse me, not overlords. Drones have had to be pulled off the line. If HerO gets the kill on this hatch, at the very least, it will be worth it for him. But it's hard to say whether or not he's going to get it. That Mothership Core will, in fact, fall. The Stalkers are going back and forth with Jaedong's Roaches, but I'm thinking that this is a game that we just might not see. Oh my god, Link Speed finishing up in the background. This is a game that I don't think we're going to see HerO have much of a chance in for too much longer. The Zealots redirect themselves to the front lines, and they are taking so much more in the way of damage. More and more, there's another wave of Stalkers coming at this, but I feel like, oh no. Not having any queens for injects, that's what's really, really hurting Jaedong at the moment on the defense. And if he loses that 3rd hatch, which he could if it gets poked too much gradually, it's going to put him in a position that's really, really, I guess you'd say, far behind compared to that of Liquid HerO. This game turned around very quickly. Look at this. He's floating so much in the way of resources, and it's just simply due to the fact that he didn't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any queens handy to continue the injects at the natural as well as the main. You can already see it. It's all in the amount of resources he's floating. But look at this. He's trying to push it back. He's trying to push it back. On 2 base, if he can actually hold his ground, he's okay. It's highly situational, but if he can hold his base on, or hold his ground on 2 bases, he'll be alright. He's got some energy for transfuses on these queens. Throwing them down on each other at the last moment. A few too many roaches focusing their attention on that one zealot to the south there. Those 1 zealots, and now it's back and forth on this trade, this exchange. 69 supply to 94. I think maybe we can see Jaedong win this. He's on creep. He's about to have burrow as well. Guess what? There's no detection with this army from HerO, but where on earth is the Oracle? Is it still in the game? This is nice. I like this. He's picking off the low HP Stalkers on purpose. Jaedong is playing this out ingeniously well. And HerO's just trying to push this back or trying to push his opponent's army back. He's getting the Stalkers. He just got the Queen. Excuse me, he just got the Roach. He's picking the Roaches off that are low HP. The Zealots are coming in to tank as well. Burrow just finished for this Zerg army. So that means we're going to see more survivability. Where are the Tunneling Claws? Where are they? Where are they? And now he can fearlessly attack this army off of creep. Look at this. This is going to force our Protoss to head back home for the time being. 3rd base, it's under attack by 3 Zealots, but I mean, that's nothing in the grander scheme of things, excuse me. HerO's going to be on the defense here. 2 cannons, just trying to stay alive. This is a best of 3. This could be HerO's final game. And wait a minute, he's breaking down his own pylon. He's gonna let those roaches in. Oh man. It says thank you. Thank you. Look at this. Oh man. Picking off those stalkers is just gonna help a little bit more and more and more. And now the Void Ray coming into the mix is what's really gonna help with the defense. Look at this. Oh my god, this harass. 5 drones. Well, the drones are all burrowed. The Queen's still alive there. Not burrowed. God. Look at this. Unburrowed. Nice transfuse on the burrowed Queen. This is crazy. This is the clutch highest level of play. Like you wouldn't even believe. And now the Robo getting targeted down. That's going to be the nail in the coffin, I feel. There is detection here, but it's not available on the high ground, unfortunately. Look at Jaedong just pour into the main. He's just having a baller time. He's like, hey, bro, we heard you like offensive, so we decided to give you an offensive to make you more offended. Liquid HerO now he's definitely in the hot seat with this present position. He's just taken so much damage. Both sides exchanging so many army units for so many workers, if you will. I just feel like this game is one that's heavily slated in favor of the Donger. Okay, so Creep spread is pretty alright for the time being. Pretty standard given that, well, I mean, there's only one creep tumor that's active right now out on the map. Excellent pick off on the Robo. Infestors on the way. 3 Void Rays. I don't know, I mean, I think like 3 Queens and a bunch of Infestors versus, well, excuse me, 4 Queens and a bunch of Infestors versus 3 Void Rays. Well, I think that goes without saying who wins that fight. It's almost 100% given, and that Overlord gets there. It's a little bit too late to the third to get down there and block it with creep. Detection, excuse me, Revelation activated on this Oracle. No, there we go. Look at that beautiful glue to the ground. That the Infestors coming in are just gonna help out a little bit more. This is a huge loss for HerO right there. That just those little pieces. Okay, so now Jaedong is gonna be pushing all of the. Well, he's gonna be pushing all the way home to HerO's main base. Looks like this is actually kind of useless. This is stalling for time now. If you are Liquid HerO, third base might not fall. Doesn't fall miraculously, but there are Zerglings there. A bunch of Infestors joining the mix will actually help this out a lot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there's no detection here. He's gonna get around that Immortal and just target it down immediately. That's pretty good. And another one pretty soon. Maybe. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Apologies, guys, apologies. Okay. So. HerO's getting surrounded right now. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He's getting pummeled, absolutely hammered by all of these roaches. And guess what? Jaedong's going ham on the third. That is about to fall. The main is so close to dry for HerO. I don't know if he can continue to fight this game. I mean, I'm leaning towards saying, like, he only wins now if Jaedong wants him to win at this stage. With the 50 army supply lead, you better believe that's how this game is going to work. And right now, HerO's pushing back because he knows he has to return damage. He has to if he wants to win. However, I'd say that the situation now for Jaedong is more than ideal. He's got fungal growth, and it's going to be compounded with Zerglings and a huge lack of AoE, as well as the ranged archer output of the roaches. Not only that, stop and think for a minute. If Infestors can somehow get glue onto sentries, zealots, and stalkers, and then immediately get a bunch of roaches to unburrow around them, just the amount of DPS output would be pretty insane, in my opinion. Nice catch over here for the Donger. I wish there was some kind of a ticket back into this game from HerO, because to be honest, the games that are longer and more drug out are typically the ones that are more fun to watch. Oh man. Well, HerO's still alive, but it looks like the third is being targeted down, and that's just going to really, really, really sting. Wait, is there going to be a recall? There's a recall at the last second, but guess what? Doesn't stop the roaches from taking down the third. This is a very painful position to be in if you are HerO, but guess what? The Dark Shrine's done. He's going to maybe have a chance to target down this hatch. Yeah, I don't think there's any saving this. Not unless there were like 5-10 queens transfusing this one single hatch. Wouldn't happen, I think. But I mean, I think there's so much here now that it doesn't even matter. Look at this, nice little pick off on the Spore Crawler. It's gonna keep these guys alive just a little bit longer. But fungal growths and overseers can actually put an end to that a little bit faster than a Spore Crawler that's in production. Alright, so where does this game go from here? The direction this game is in. I mean, Jaedong is just basically torturing Liquid HerO to death right now. It hurts if your name is Liquid HerO. You are in pain. You are going to go to the emergency room. And oh my god. Lightning never strikes twice in the same place if you were Jaedong right now, but oh, he's gonna do it. Targeting down the cannon, that way he can actually burrow if he has to. Ling's going by the front, and Roach is unburrowing in the main. I think getting that Stargate would actually be quintessential to the victory of Jaedong. Look at this. It's not like we've seen HerO take any massive losses in the way of army supply, but rather the fact of the matter is his army has just never gotten a chance to blossom and grow. That's the real problem with this. The third constantly being picked off. And not like that, the Stargate getting picked off as well. Trying to burrow, not going to help. But I feel like Jaedong, he's just playing with his food, if that makes sense. He's got a huge opportunity to actually, you know, make something happen here, to make, you know, pull out a win, an almost auto win, if you will. But he just doesn't want to do it yet. So, Liquid HerO's now moving out. He's like, okay, whatever. I have to kill you. I have to kill you or I'm just dead right now. He's like, I've had enough, man. Come on, quit hiding. But he doesn't see what's in production now for Evil Geniuses. Jaedong, like you and I do, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit that V button. Let's hit the vision button and see what's up. Guess what? He doesn't see the Ultralisk Cavern. And that's going to be the nail in the coffin here. These guys do not have Neuroparasite, but they don't need it. Lots of yoinks going down here. And guess what? The Ultras catching those Colossi out of production. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is so painful to look at. Not only is he fungal growth, he's blinding clouded, which means they can't shoot anything that isn't melee attacking.